Good morning, guys. My name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. It is Sunday morning here in Rochester. I've managed to get up this morning. It was fun and games last night, to be fair. I live on my own and it was quite scary, but I got through it. This has all happened since I went to the dentist and had impressions done for my partial denture, which I don't think I needed, but there you go. I was talked into it by a female dentist. So last night was scary. When dentists take impressions for dentures, they put this, I don't know what it is, I don't know what's in the pink, it's usually a pink gungy material, and I believe some of it went up my nose and down my throat. I was told to breathe through my nose and I could feel some of the gooey stuff go down my throat. So you've got a contraption in your mouth, you're told to stick your tongue out, and I had my lips pulled over. When the top denture was done, she got hold of my lips and pulled them over like that. So I had this goo everywhere in my mouth, and some people are allergic to things, dental materials. So when I got home from the dentist, my tongue, down the side of my tongue, started to get ulcerated and my tongue was very sore. So I found it, when I ate something, it was quite painful. Now it just feels all sore down the side of my mouth, on my tongue, underneath it, and down my throat. So last night I went to bed. I didn't feel ill. I felt okay. I just laid down as normal. And then, after what my mum said about my dad last Saturday, the Saturday before last Saturday, like, I'm on like tenterhooks, like, So I, 3:30 it was in the morning, 3:30, and I'm gasping for breath. I just sat up, gasping for breath. I gets up and I cough whatever it is out of my mouth, and there's pink stuff, pink dental material coming out my mouth. Obviously something has got stuck down here or something. So I'm gasping for breath, I'm spitting this shit out my mouth, and then I'm going towards the window just to see if there's lights on in the street, people are awake at 3:30. I managed to calm myself down. I chewed a bit of gum and then I just went back to bed. Now I've got my pets. Anybody living on their own with nobody would have fucking freaked out, wouldn't they? They got really scared. 3:30 in the morning. Of course I got it in my head. My dad died at 1:30 on the 25th of August 2021. Right? So you know, some people are allergic to dental materials, but I'd actually got some of that pink stuff lodged down here. I've also got this horrible taste in my mouth. It just, everything I eat tastes like shit. So we'll see what happens. I mean, I remember walking up railway streets when I used to live at Lansdowne Court and having the same procedures and feeling very ill and not able to go out. I've got a dog to walk. I have to go out. I can't leave him. So I just went back to bed. I've got up this morning. As you can tell, I've got a hoarse voice and a sore throat. I always felt that dentists have been a form of torture since I was a little girl. I've never liked dentists. Ever since I was little, having teeth pulled out when I was 7, so I hate it anyway. Yeah, I'm alright. I know what it is because I've had it before. It's an allergic reaction to something. And then I got this morning and a notification to my phone. Katie Price, a couple of days ago, had a bleed in her eye. An eye bleed. Her actual eye was bleeding. Not outside, inside her eye was bleeding. So I don't know what that was. I'll have a read about that. But Katie Price went to hospital in an emergency. So, Alexa, good morning.
Good morning. On this day in 2003, the supersonic passenger airliner Concorde made its last flight. At maximum speed, it could fly at up to 1,354 miles per hour. The last Concorde is now on show at the Aerospace Bristol Museum.
Anything I know about Bristol, it's got a nice zoo. I've been to Bristol Zoo a couple of times. Bristol. You have to excuse me. The whole of my throat feels like it's burning and on fire. Alexa, what's the time?
Good morning, Crystal. The time is 8:57 a.m.
Alexa, what's the date today? Alexa, the date?
Today is Sunday, the 26th of November.
And Alexa, what's the weather like in Rochester? Alexa, the weather?
Currently, in Rochester it's 2 degrees Celsius with mostly cloudy skies. Today, you can expect showers, with a high of 8 degrees and a low of 2 degrees.
And Alexa, whose birthday is it today?
Today's famous birthdays include British singer, songwriter and actress Rita Ora, American DJ, record producer, radio personality and record executive DJ Khaled, Icelandic strongman and actor Hafþór Julius Björnsson, American entrepreneur Chris Hughes, and British bass guitarist John McVie.
Yes, so 3:30 in the morning, last night, early morning, I was gasping for breath, literally, because allergic reactions can cause trouble to you breathing. But I have had it before, and I know what it was. I had some of that pink dentist crap stuck down here, and I coughed it all up. Yesterday, I was trying to be happy, I've got a lovely kitten, I've got everything I need in my flat, I've got food, and I've got my heating now, and I don't want to be miserable. I don't want to have fights with people. I want to be just left alone and to get on with things. I don't do any harm to anybody. I'm sat most of the day in my flat on my phone or watching YouTube videos or just, trying to have a fun time with my pets. I exercise. I take my dog out for a walk 3 times a day. I don't interfere with anybody. I don't go up to people and harass them. I'm just walking around. The phone is for my safety. I have had dogs jump all over the back of my legs, and on one occasion it scratched my skin. I've never sworn at somebody that has done that to me. I've got upset when people don't come over. That's different. When somebody is letting their dog jump all over you and they just stand there and watch, that's rude. When my dog has done it, I've gone up and I've apologised and I've immediately taken my dog away from the person. But nowadays, people are so rude and nasty, they tell you to fuck off, foul language, and they're getting quite violent and aggressive with their gestures. And there's no need for that. I've never done that. Never. I've got pets myself and I know they're naughty. And you make allowances for that. It's when people blatantly stand there and watch a dog going all over you and start laughing. It's not funny. Dogs' claws can cut. A dog can push a child over, let alone a disabled adult. A big dog can push a disabled person over. I don't know why people think it's funny to do that to somebody. I've got no idea. Because if someone's trying to put me off owning a dog, well, they're wrong. They're the most lovely companions that a person can have. So you're not putting me off owning a dog. That no way. He's tiny. He's actually smaller than an adult cat, and he's harmless, you know. Yesterday afternoon I went out, there was kids mucking about on the crane. I just completely ignored it. You don't film things where people are putting themselves in danger. I kept well away from that. Came home, watched YouTube videos, played my games on my new phone, and I just kept myself to myself. It wasn't too bad in here. Obviously I watched episodes of Coronation Street. I like watching that. I like watching auditing videos, DJ Media, Auditing Yorkshire, and many more of them. There's loads of them. You know, they expose tyrants in the police force, and DJ Media has been going to car showrooms and they tell it. Some of them let him in, some of them tell him to leave. But people are objecting to people with cameras in their hand when anyone can walk into a showroom with a mobile phone and you wouldn't know if they were filming or not, would you? It's because you can actually see they've got a camera, it's got the boomstick, they're in there with that, they get told to leave, and some people get aggressive. And the laughing auditor got physically removed from somewhere I watched yesterday. It got physically manhandled and pushed out of a building. So they put themselves in danger. DJ Media's been held like against his will until the police have come and got him out of it. So it's quite frightening what they do. They can endanger themselves. I just use my camera for my security purposes. I have been, I feel like I'm being, I don't know what you call it. I'll go on the field, it's quiet. It's mainly at the weekend. During the week, the builders are building on the flats up the top of the road, and they're stocky builders. So if you've got any trouble, they'll probably see it, you see. So I normally get not trouble at the weekend because there's no builders about, there's no cleaners, there's no one to really run to if you need help. But I have got my phone on me anyway, and I'd go into the co-op. Even if I was walking the dog, I'd take the dog in there if there was any trouble outside. It's mainly at the weekends that I've had the trouble with people letting their dogs jump all over me. I have had some occasions where it's been during the week, and they think it's funny. They let the dog jump all over me. They start laughing. They talk to their mates, and it makes me feel awful. And that's what it's meant to do, make me feel awful. So I get up in the morning. I want to blow a few balloons up, have a good time, because I don't need anybody to give me a good time. I can have a good time by myself. I mean, so I don't know what they think they're doing it for. You don't need somebody else to make your life complete, because we enter this life on our own and we leave it on our own. We can't take our possessions or other people with us. It's a solitary existence anyway. You meet people, people come, people go, but ultimately you the final journey is your own. So I don't know what they think they're doing. So what I call it sexual bullying, because what will happen is I will get up in the morning, I will feel happy, I'll blow up balloons, I'll be feeling great. Go onto the field, if somebody will be rude and nasty to me, or something will happen, and then I'll get a message, can you go to WhatsApp? So they think it's sexual bullying. They think if they upset me, I'm going to take all my clothes off and give them pictures in WhatsApp. And they keep trying it on a daily basis, and it doesn't work anymore. Because I've reached my 50s, I know what I want, I don't want shit, I can't be doing with it. If you don't want to talk sensible, bugger off. Simple as that. You either want to meet and develop some sort of relationship, or if you want to find some mug who wants to give you free porn photographs, go somewhere else. Because they keep trying, and they tried that Charlie, getting that Charlie, and no way. So I'm going to go with that. Somebody that hasn't had a bath for 9 months. I mean, who do they think I am? So they're going around calling me tramp. And it's that guy that approached me that hadn't had a bath for 9 months and wears the same clothes. It isn't me. Because if people watch my YouTube videos, you will see that I will change my clothes sometimes 3 times a day. My sister did. Right? So there's no tramp here. And my father had to rely on my mum to clothe and put his slippers and shoes on towards the end of his life. So at the moment, I'm grateful I can put my own clothes on and put my shoes on. But, you know, tramp, I ain't no tramp. It's just done to discredit, to destroy, to destruct. And then that you stay indoors and then they copy you. Someone's got some lovely balcony lights up at the next block of flats, colourful ones. So if I don't put my lights on and I hide in my flat, nobody knows it's me, do they? They all call you names and then they copy you. And they steal what you've got. And that's what they do. Try and make it out it's coming from somewhere else, because they don't want the truth to come out. They don't want people to know it's me that's been suffering, so they can carry on abusing and being nasty to me. So they get him to park his car somewhere else, because there's another woman with ginger hair. There's another woman that's got ginger hair. They're just afraid of the truth. When they think they're getting away with what they've done to me, scot-free, and the police have done nothing, you know, if they make out it's happening to somebody else, you know, this is why I'm being blatantly obvious who I am, right? So that I can't be mistaken for anybody else. Because all the police say to you, well, get rid of your Facebook, Crystal. Get rid of your Facebook, Crystal. Get rid of your YouTube, Crystal. And then my hard work that I've done for over 6-7 years goes down the fucking pan. Eventually, I do want my channel monetized. I'm looking into it. Especially the balloon video ones. I mean, I see the likes of Brian Harvey, who is getting older himself. He's got no kitchen, right? He's on benefits. He's got no kitchen. He struggles. He's got a small electric heater, and he gets up and he's obviously frozen and fed up. I'd be. He's trying to fix a kitchen himself. While celebrities are rolling in money, he's a celebrity that's exposed child abuse. And because he said things about the royal family himself, and because he's sticking up for what he believes in, he is being victimised. And he's labelled mad, like myself, because he saw something and tried to expose it. So anybody that is a truth teller or, in quotes, whistleblower that is trying to protect people from abuse, they lose their jobs, they're hounded, some of them are murdered, and a lot of them are just hiding away, scared for their lives. Because people don't like the truth being exposed. They want to live their evil doings and hide it. They want to carry on thieving, carry on doing illegal stuff and getting away with it, and carry on abusing. And the more people let them do it, the more this world is going to be a really nasty, unsafe place to live in for the children that we bring into this world in the future. It's a scary place at the moment now. It's frightening. I went out yesterday afternoon just to go on the field to walk my dog, and you're terrorised by people. They look like they're on drugs, wandering around like zombies, shouting and things at people because they're off their bloody head. It's not a nice world to live in right now. And can you imagine what it's going to be like in 20 years with no policing? People can't buy their own homes. What do you think this world is going to be like in 20 years if it's this bad now? When the Queen died, the world went to pot. It did. See you later.